addressing a question that I've been asked from a few new viewers. Let's get started and talk about it. This obviously is Money Mom, but before starting, my husband told me a quick little story before, which is kind of relevant to this. He had some business to take care of today, but he hadn't been to Brahms for a while, so he stopped to treat himself to some ice cream. Now, he was by himself. He brought in a book, and while he was eating his ice cream, he was reading, and all of a sudden he heard my voice, and he's like, well, I know he calls me Dawnsy Doll. He said, I know my Dawnsy Doll is at the house. He goes, what's going on? Well, he looks over, and there was a woman with her family, her kids, husband, and family, sitting over there having ice cream, and they were watching one of my YouTube videos and enjoying it. He couldn't believe it. He said he wanted to say something to him, but he didn't want to disturb him. I just got such a kick out of that because I have seen a few people out in public that have seen me or met me on YouTube, and people that go looking for me in the DFW areas where do I do product demos. But, you know, I haven't met anyone recently that has recognized me from YouTube. So I just thought you guys would get a big kick. Now, the big question that several of you have asked, newer folks have asked, is what do I do for a living? And so I'm going to break it down. I know many of you might know, but some of you might not know everything. Okay, the first one is I have a YouTube channel. I've been on YouTube 8 years in August of 2025. I absolutely love it. I tell everybody, if there's something you love to talk about, and I love to talk about a lot of things, okay? But I love to talk about saving money. That is one of my favorite topics. I love anything money related. Obviously, I love books, cooking. I love personal growth, you know, health and wellness. I like a lot of different topics, okay? And I actually don't just talk frugality on the channel. But if there's something you love to share and you feel like you want a connection with the community, YouTube's a great place for it. I still think they're the best out of all of them. So I have the YouTube channel, number one, and I've been doing that since 2017. Number two, I do product demonstrations, and I love to do that. I love to work with the community and share, and it's just, I meet so many wonderful guests at the different stores, customers, guests, and then I also meet a lot of the people that work at these stores that are just wonderful team members. And I've had a great experience and met so many kind people, management, and also other team members. They've treated me just great and have been so helpful to me. I love it. I've been actually doing that since, if you can believe this, since 1995. And do you know that I've not called in sick one day? So in 30 years, I haven't missed one sick day, except the 6 weeks where I took off to have a baby, if you would count that, okay? I was actually ready to go back the day after I had Caroline. I was like, I'm ready to go back to work, you know, because I love being with people. I love doing that. The third thing, which many of you were interested in, and I've said if you're interested, send me an email. I check that email a couple times a week. I need to get better about checking my email on that particular one. But I schedule people to do mystery shopping. I got married in 1994. I started doing mystery shopping in 1996. It's a great way to make extra money. It's done a lot differently. Back then we didn't have smartphones and you mailed your paperwork in or faxed it in. Now you do it all online. And so mystery shopping is a good way to make additional income. If you're a route shopper, you can make full-time income. If you don't know what mystery shopping is, I'll sum it up. That's the thing, a lot of you wanted to know what it is. Mystery shopping is critiquing a business and you get paid for your efforts. It could be a restaurant, it could be a bank, an apartment complex, a senior citizen home. It could be any retail establishment. Some will reimburse you for things. Some you don't have to purchase anything, so no purchase is required. There's a variety of different ones out there. And what it is a company will look for somebody. So we'll say ABC restaurant is like, you know what? We've got, 24 restaurants in the state of Texas. We want somebody to mystery shop these restaurants and see what kind of service they're getting. And so that's what they'll do. And they'll get reimbursed for their meal and maybe paid something, and then the shopper will fill out a report, okay? That's kind of the gist of it. I know it's very simplified, but I'm trying not to make it too long. That's kind of what it's about. I have done mystery shopping, but I schedule people. So I'm a project manager, and I schedule other mystery shoppers to go out and do these shops. So if hopefully that answers your question. If any of you are ever interested in any of these things, you can always drop me an email if interested. But all of these YouTube product demos and mystery shopping are excellent ways to make money. It depends where you live and a lot of factors. So any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. How are you making extra money today? I'd love to hear from you. Love you, appreciate you, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.